no what if, no plan B. Forget plan B. This was the only thing that mattered in my life.
But you know what? I watched Arnold fall down. Nobody remembers when he fell down.
Otherwise, if you take drugs incorrectly, you get smaller and weaker rather than bigger and stronger.
What's it really like to be a regular working guy interviewing for a job?
It's about squatting straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up.
That's the one thing that I know. I don't know a lot. That's what I know.
The Quad Father. Tom Platz is an iconic bodybuilder and household name for any fan of bodybuilding and fitness. Best known as a Mr. Universe champion and for his insanely incredible legs, Platz had a reputation of incredible strength and consistency. Platz was a late golden era bodybuilder who competed well into the 1980s. Tom Platz was not only an incredible legend during his prime, but continues to be beloved to this day for his intense training sessions now as a coach. He has also kept up with the work on himself, revealing incredible legs even at 65 years old. His work ethic has been revered, similar to the likes of Mike O'Hearn. He is one of a kind, a true legend in the sport. Due to his long list of accolades, it comes as a treat when Tom Platz opens up in a brand new interview. Platz is the definition of success, so his words hang heavy on fans of the sport and aspiring bodybuilders. Despite previously discussing experiencing an identity crisis after retiring, he remains committed to his leg training regimen even at the age of 67, as evidenced by recent photos he shared on Instagram showcasing the impressive results. He expressed gratitude to his doctor for adjustments made to his training and nutrition. Having participated in bodybuilding during a distinct era, Platz holds the view that the sport has undergone substantial transformations. Notably, he raised concerns about the operational aspects of the Mr. Olympia and Arnold Classic competitions. Nevertheless, amidst these alterations, Platz continues to wield significant influence within the bodybuilding community. Tom's life after retirement. Reflecting on his transition from an active bodybuilding career to retirement, Platz acknowledged the difficulty of stepping away from something he loved and poured his heart into for over 4 decades.
3 years?
4
years.
4 years. Yeah.
3.5. 4 years since the last time we actually got together in California. It's hard! It's hard! You know, when you think you're done, totally done, you have at least 5 more.
He highlighted the challenge of finding purpose and identity post-retirement, a sentiment shared by many athletes. Platz's reflections underscored the significance of maintaining one's sense of self beyond a singular passion. Platz also emphasized the value of embracing discomfort and challenges for personal growth. Drawing parallels between his experiences in bodybuilding and life, he stressed the importance of stepping outside comfort zones and pushing through obstacles. Platz's philosophy echoes the notion that true progress occurs when one transcends boundaries and faces adversity head-on. On modern bodybuilders. Bodybuilding as a sport has undergone several transformations through the ages. Criteria and requirements, along with the ideal aesthetics, have changed over the years. Times like these have prompted bodybuilding veterans like Tom Platz to speak up and share their views on modern-day bodybuilding and participants. In a seminar from 2018, the Quad Father revealed his thoughts on the changed conditioning demands. He also had some bold opinions on the approach that modern bodybuilders gravitated toward while building up their physiques.
There's no what if, no plan B. Forget plan B. This was the only thing that mattered in my life.
I was excited to get up at 5 in the morning and, okay, put my suspenders on. I'm gonna go to the gym.
My attitude, the way I walk to the gym in the morning, the way I get in the car, the way I get on the phone.
Expect big things. Think big. Think big. You can do it. Once you get in the mob, you can't ever get out. You know, you're in it for life.
The seminar aimed to showcase Tom Platz's extensive expertise as a former bodybuilder in order to inspire and educate people about fitness. He spoke about a myriad of subjects, including his opinions on how the sport has evolved over the years. One of the things he highlighted was the increasing distance he witnessed in bodybuilders and the scientific approach toward bodybuilding. While the sport underwent major changes, Platz expressed his disappointment towards bodybuilders who didn't communicate their strengths. From what he witnessed, the sport and the athletes were not selling their USPs well, and as a result, the sport was taking a turn. In fact, even the approach toward the sport was changing. Science experiments. The sport was transforming into a science. Instead of bodybuilders, Platz dryly remarked, "We have a bunch of science experiments on stage. Everybody's over 300 pounds, 3% body fat." The former bodybuilder strongly believed that bodybuilding was more of an art than science.
Doing everything I can do to run circles around 30-year-olds, okay? I had to work hard. And that's what I put into what I do. It was life and death. Either you live or you die. Which one do you want, Tom? That was the decision. But you know what? I watched Arnold fall down. Nobody remembers when he fell down.
Plus, it required selling skills. One could carry huge muscles, but would fail if one didn't know how to sell them. Considering Platz's popularity back in the day, this is an eye-opening view. The former bodybuilder struggled before rising to stardom, and one of his anecdotes might explain his selling skills. Steroid use. It's no secret that steroid and drug use in bodybuilding has been an extreme and controversial topic of discussion as of late. There have been a number of tragic deaths in bodybuilding over the past few years, including George Peterson, Cedric McMillan, Boston Lloyd, and former Mr. Olympia champion Sean Roden. This is just to name a few. Sadly, there have been over a dozen of too-soon deaths in the bodybuilding world. While none of these deaths have been exposed to be directly related to steroids, it brought these drugs to the forefront of conversation in the industry. Many have spoken out about the dangers of steroids, the massive increase in doses for modern bodybuilders, and what effects it might have on the current generation as they age. It's for these reasons as well that Tom Platz's openness about steroids takes on more weight.
I'd rather be honest with you and tell you some of the problems, possibly proper usage or no use at all. And I know because of my honesty and I'm admitting it that I use steroids. When you're dealing with steroids, you have to realize that they enable you to recuperate quicker. And after they get off the drugs, boom, back down to a skinny guy again, okay? Otherwise, if you take drugs incorrectly, you get smaller and weaker rather than bigger and stronger.
Why? Because he specifically emphasizes just how little he took in comparison to today's athletes. Tom Platz admits that many bodybuilders today may be shocked or simply not believe him, but he only 2 compounds in his steroid cycle. This remained true for the entirety of his career. Platz states to have only taken Winstrol and Deca. Tom Platz explains that he never used designer drugs or testosterone. The focus for him was on longevity. He wanted to not only succeed as a bodybuilder while he was young, but also have a healthier future beyond his prime years. Platz goes on to compare bodybuilders and their bodies on stage to cars at a car show. He claims that his friend, Terry Wogan, had said to him that drugs aren't going to make a Volkswagen into a Ferrari. The idea being that the drugs don't make the main. The perseverance and hard work and a little bit of genetics do. This is clear in the lifestyle that Platz lived. Today, he is still best known for his incredible work ethic and strength. And also, much like a car, how well you take care of it determines how long it will last before you have to scrap it. Using the same analogy, the more drugs you pump into your system, the shorter distance you'll ultimately get out of your life in the long run. Regarding current crop, Tom Platz also looked towards the current crop of bodybuilding athletes and shared his thoughts on the kinds of steroid cycles they take. He admits that what he hears of today seems like a completely different world. While Platz doesn't outright condemn the current steroid cycles of bodybuilders today, it's clear that he is overwhelmed by how different it is compared to his usage. He literally calls it another world.
But if you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I had no choice. It wasn't really a matter of staying in corporate life or coming back. It was just, this is what I'm supposed to do. What's it really like to be a regular working guy interviewing for a job? That's the one thing that I know. I don't know a lot. That's what I know. I have some viewpoints too, you know.
Perhaps this is a major reason why Platz is able to still showcase incredible strength to this day. He had it all: the legendary fame during his youth, and a well-lived life after retiring from the stage. Platz vision. Tom Platz offered a unique perspective on the state of modern bodybuilding and his vision for its evolution. Notably critical of the current trend of prioritizing extreme mass over aesthetics and proportion, Platz emphasized the importance of the human spirit in the sport. He lamented the loss of the artistic and creative elements that once defined bodybuilding, calling for a return to a more balanced approach that emphasizes artistry and expression over sheer size. Platz's critique extended to the modern fitness landscape as well. He advocated for a holistic approach to health and well-being, emphasizing the significance of mental, spiritual, and social health alongside physical fitness.
You're setting yourself up for failure. People take it too lightly. They believe you can learn it in a day. It takes years to learn it properly. Or it's force times distance over time. We don't need to get into all that. Okay. I think there's a structural variation with every individual. It's about squatting straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up. I can tell you why I do that myself, because I used to wear shorts in the 70s when I was a teenager.
He highlighted the interconnectedness of these aspects, echoing the sentiment that a truly fulfilling life encompasses various dimensions of wellness. Platz shared personal experiences that shaped his mindset, discussing the impact of mentors like Arnold Schwarzenegger and his own journey of self-discovery. He underscored the role of dedication and hard work in carving out a successful career, both in bodybuilding and beyond. With his insights, Platz encourages bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts to strive for a balance between physical development, personal growth, and a deeper connection to the essence of the human experience. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.